Aha, Assadon, and welcome back to another episode of the Anthill Channel. And today's episode brings us to my job, where I was approached by a queen ant. I believe that she was asking for help, and I think I know why. See, here in Arizona, it is well over 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and this pavement is stiflingly hot, so I bet she just wants some shade. And yep, see, she calmed down as soon as she got into my hand. She just needed a bit of shade from this heat. Now, right off the bat, I can tell you that this is a novomessor queen, and I know that because of the way that it is. And look at that, she only has one wing. How neat. And thankfully for us both, I have my mobile ant catching kit right here in my toolbox. Awesome. So let's get her a test tube all set up. Got some fresh bottled water and a fresh cotton ball. And now I just need a queen ant. But wherever will I find one? Oh, how about right here in my hand? Yeah, she just hung out in my hand that whole time. This queen is so chill. Alright, let's get her in her test tube. Nice and gentle. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. And now we have a queen. She's all ready and set to go. Any day at work where we catch a queen is a good day. Alright, let me get her inside and out of this heat. And whoa, on my way in, something else caught my eye. Let's check it out. And boom, yep, another queen. Awesome. Whoa, she's way too fast. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, that is not the same type of queen. Wow, that actually looks like a Formica queen. How cool. And she's actually so fast that I had to put the phone down so that I could catch her. And here we go. Work is over, we are home. Now let's take a look at our queens. And this is the Formica perpilosa ant, commonly referred to as the desert field ant. How neat. And wow, just look at her mandibles. They look like saws. Well, I guess they kind of are. See, this ant likes to nest in trees and dead wood, and in order to cut the chambers and tunnels, it can use its sharp saw-like mandibles to cut through the wood. Now this ant actually doesn't eat the wood, as it can't digest it. So it just cuts the wood, scoops up all the debris, and then will dump it outside of the nest. Now that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go check on the other queen. And wow, in stark contrast to the Formica queen, here is the novomessor cockerelli, commonly referred to as the long-legged desert ant. And not to be rude, but her face kinda looks like a fingerprint. Personally, I think it's super cool. Plus, I love these spikes that they have on their back for defense. How neat. Wow, two ants who look so different yet are so similar. But there is one more distinct difference. See, the novomessor is actually a semi-clustral queen, meaning that she will still need to forage during her initial brooding stage. So I have set her up this mini-world outworld setup so that she can dig, forage, and found everything that she needs to do. And look, right now she's getting a drink of fresh water. How cute. This has got to be one of the most relaxed queens I have ever caught. I love it. Alright, now I'll put her up onto the shelf where she can stay nice and quiet. Now as for the Formica queen, she is fully clustral, meaning that she does not need to forage, and she can just stay in that test tube undisturbed for at least the next month. So I will put her somewhere quiet and check on her later. But I'm thinking that that's a good place to call it an episode. So thanks for coming along and checking out my queens. Have a great day and toodaloo.